in this video. 5 things you need to code on your BMW right now. Like right now. Go do it. In order to perform any of this dark magic, you're going to need one of these, a little Bluetooth adapter. You can find these at Amazon or really anywhere. I got the iCar Pro, and you're also going to need an app on your phone, iOS or Android. It is a paid app, so don't be cheap. When I got my BMW X5, it was very broken. I don't know why BMW just loves setting up the car with no common sense. Is that a German thing? Did I just insult all of Germany? Regardless, there's a lot of room for improvement. So we're gonna go over the 5 must code features that you should do immediately so you can actually enjoy your car. Grab your OBD2 interface. You're gonna find your OBD2 port. Once you plug that in, start your car's ignition but not the engine. Open up the BimmerCode app on your phone. Choose your vehicle. Hit continue. Then it's gonna read all the options that your car has. It's gonna connect with the ECU and it's going to pop up every single thing that can actually be modified on this vehicle. Why is my AC on? It's a weird sound. Now you're gonna have all these options and there is a lot to go through. I'm just gonna show you the ones that I think are the most, or make the most impact and the most change on my car. It doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't other stuff on there, and I'll probably make another video trying to go through every single option. That would be a long video, but you know, feel free to play with this yourself. I would definitely suggest having a well-charged battery on your car for this, because when you're doing any kind of coding on a vehicle, you do not, it's like a computer. You don't want to unplug it. You don't want it to lose power while you're doing this. We're gonna click on body domain controller here. There's a lot of waiting involved here. While this is loading, let me explain to you the problem before I give you the solution. So you're driving, you get to your desired destination. You're jamming out, life is good. You turn off your vehicle, you get out, you walk away, you close the door, and you can still hear the radio going. Why? On every other car that I've ever owned, as soon as you open the door, the music shuts off. Because you're out of the car. It realizes that you're leaving, so it shuts the music off. Why would you remain on? For the passenger's sake? The BMW is a driving machine for the driver. So if I'm the driver and I open my driver's door, that means that I'm leaving. Turn the system off. Please, I don't need the music blaring. So you're gonna go down here to shut off iDrive system when driver door is open. You're gonna click on that. It should be set to not active. So move it over to active. Okay, that will take care of that issue. Number 2, and this is backed by science. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. The start-stop function on this car is pointless. I don't really like it. It just puts extra stress on the engine and on the starter. So we're gonna go ahead and take that off completely by default. It doesn't mean you're not able to use it. You're always able to use it when you push the little button next to the start engine button. But it just means that by default, every time you get into your vehicle, that will be off. And it'll save you the trouble of having to deselect it every single time. So we'll go in here and we'll go to active because it says auto start stop function off by default. Yes, by default, we want that off, active. Number 3, if you're anything like me, you believe it is your birthright to have a premium parking spot wherever you go. However, the world doesn't really see it like we do, so we can do the next best thing and try to avoid any damage from a door or somebody walking by, maybe smashing into our mirrors by accident. You know, that can really break them. So we're gonna go down here to mirrors. You're gonna find mirrors, and it says fold and unfold mirrors automatically, active. If you have convenient opening, make sure to go through these settings as well. Unfold mirrors with convenient opening. I already did this on mine, that's why it says active. Fold mirrors with convenient closing, active. And this will make sure that anytime that you lock or unlock your car with the key or with convenient access, the mirrors will automatically fold and unfold as necessary, ready for you to drive away, ready for you to park, walk away, and not have to worry about hitting the little button on your door to fold those mirrors in. It's super convenient. I think BMW should have made this a default from the factory, but they don't even give us an option on iDrive to enable or disable this function. But I digress. Number 4, and this one really drives me up the wall. It grinds my gears, as they say, because I have a little one in the back, and every time that I get somewhere and I'm in a rush, I open my door, I go to the back to open the door and get her out, and the door is locked. Now, a lot of times I will have my keys with me in my pocket, and again, if you have comfort access, then this is not an issue, because as long as you have the key with you, the doors will open from the outside by just touching them. But if I leave the key in here for any reason and I go outside and I try to open that door, it's locked. It's such a pain. It makes me look ridiculous every single time. I even do one of these where I look around and I'm like, nobody saw that, right? Because it's such a pet peeve of mine. First world problems, I get it. First world problems. So we're gonna fix that right now. Number 4, under doors and windows, unlock doors automatically. It says enable or disable the automatic unlock of the doors when the ignition is turned off. Yes, active. Thank you. Is that so hard? That's everything I'm gonna code on this module. So on the top right, hit code. Important note, please note that the coding process should not be interrupted. Ensure sufficient blah, 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 blah. This is some important stuff. You should really take the time to read this. Then hit start coding. While it's doing its thing, the car will probably shut off and start back up. You'll see the lights come on like that. You'll get a bunch of warning signs and your dash might light up like a Christmas tree. Oh, it's terrifying. And if you did everything correctly, it'll say coding successful. Now go change your pants. Number 5, and this is my biggest problem with this vehicle. Why this function is not turned on from the factory BMW. I need you to write me a letter apologizing for your lack of common sense, really. You can open up your tailgate with a button. You can open up your tailgate by pushing the button on your door, but you just can't close it. You have to go to the tailgate and manually close the tailgate. Is this for a reason? Because there's no common sense that I can find. This applies to your X5s, your X3s, anything with an X, so your SUVs. You go to tailgate function module and you're gonna see 3 options there. Close tailgate with remote control. Not active. Why? I don't know. Active. You know how many times I've sat there and pressed it? I thought my car was broken. Enable disable closing of the tailgate with the remote control. Yeah. The second option below that, close tailgate with button in the interior. That's right, folks. This car will not allow me to close the tailgate with the little button that's right here on my door. It has a tailgate button, but it's just for opening, not for closing. So we're gonna go ahead and change that to active, as common sense would dictate. And below that, close tailgate with remote without long press. Yes, make sure to activate that. Otherwise, you're gonna have to press and hold the button on the fob the entire time that your tailgate is going down. It's ridiculous. No, you just wanna do one of these, the tailgate is closing. And then we hit code. And we code that again. It's little things like that that really make me wonder if there is a reason for that, and if there is, please leave a comment down below. Let me know, what am I missing? And a bonus feature, because to spread cheer, sometimes you gotta sing a little loud. Go over to the head unit control module, come down to where it says display options, iDrive system, start animation is the first one. Click on that and you'll get all these options. Now, this is the animation displayed on iDrive when you start the vehicle. Mine just says BMW connected drive, and there is M variant 1, mini variant 1, Rolls-Royce. I haven't checked all of them out yet. I will, just for my own curiosity, of course, and you should do the same thing. But there is Christmas. Yes, let's click on that one and activate cheer mode. You see, the Germans do have a sense of humor. Code that. that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for staying till the very end. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. I sure did. But please do your own research on your car before you start coding. You can break things in here, so just be very careful with what you do. It is your responsibility. It is your car, but definitely have fun. There's a lot of things to tweak in there to just the way you like them. As always, be good to each other, and I'll see you on the next video.